Hey Kansas City, this is DJ E coming live here in downtown Kansas City on Sunday night, March 26th, about 9:30 p.m. It's kind of cool outside, about 53 degrees. It's kind of sprinkling right now. Just kind of hanging out tonight, just relaxing. I just wanted to catch up with you guys. I haven't spoke to you guys on a video for a long time. A couple people have asked me a couple things regarding recovery, and I've just been so busy with our own lives. The daily routine. It's sometimes it's hard to remember that this is what really means something to me. So I want to just let you know that it hasn't left my mind or my heart, because I still practice what I need to do every day. But I haven't really done a great job of reaching out to you guys as much as I used to. So I'm doing that tonight. I did a little bit of thinking this afternoon, and this program, this routine that I've kind of found myself in the last 4.5 years, I feel like that my life has changed because of it. And for me not to tell you a little bit of how I've changed my life is not fair, because I believe that a few people along my journey and my road has helped me, and I just feel like that I want to help you guys, or anybody that you know personally that might benefit from some of these ideas or these stories. I don't want to keep it long tonight. I am going to start doing some more journaling, but I just want to let you guys know that most of you all know that I gave up alcohol because I had a problem with it. I had a serious drinking problem with it. Never was raised like that. I never was born into a family of alcoholics. Actually, my mom and dad don't even drink, really. I mean, they might have a casual beer here or there at the ball game, but none of my family are drinkers. I mean, my grandfather is 93. He might have a couple cocktails with his pasta sometimes, but nobody I know of in my family was an intense drinker like I adapted in my life in my late 20s into my 30s. So I'm 38 years old now. I don't have any kids. If you don't know who I am, I'm a teacher full-time and DJ part-time, and I live in downtown Kansas City. Sober guy, half Italian. Mom and dad, been married over 40 years. I got a great family. I'm very blessed for that. But for some reason, I had some real bad anxiety and depression that I had to deal with from a loss of a friend from suicide. So that caused me to have some real serious problems, and those problems found myself into like drinking vodka all the time. Finding vodka to drink to deal with everything, to deal with the Sunday anxieties like today, or to deal with the Monday blues on a night, after a long day, or to deal with like a Friday, situation where it's like it's been a long week, so I gotta put myself away with a lot of drinking and stuff. So relationship issues, friendship issues, family issues, whatever it was, it became, everything was a drink. And as you know, that catches up to you. It's like you wake up the next day, you feel like crap. You go to work, you beat yourself up over maybe some of the choices you've made and some of the things you've done, and you think to yourself like, man, is there a way out of this? How do I find an altered lifestyle, a different lifestyle than what I'm doing? Like, there's got to be something different to deal with my sleep patterns and my anxiety and my depression and the loneliness I feel and the crawling of my skin that I just can't get out of. Like, those kind of feelings were going through my mind all the time. Like I said, I lost a friend to suicide in my late 20s. Went through some pretty bad relationships. I had some pretty hardcore friendships that didn't work out the way I wanted them to. I dealt with some things after college that I didn't know how to deal with. Things were really actually going pretty well in my life, to be honest, at that time, around 25, 26. And then I just found myself wanting to deal with it with alcohol, drink and party and go out every night, find a reason to have to be out till 2 a.m. every night. I don't know, but my point is that I was able to find a way to stop drinking, and those resources are out there. I'm not just gonna spell it out to you. I'm just gonna tell you. It's like, I went to rehab. I went to outpatient rehab. I went to Alcohol Anonymous. I still do. I have a sponsor, which is incredible, by the way. And you know, I talked to a couple other guys too, that are dealing with some stuff. You know, that's just what we do. I mean, you know, I'm a person in long-standing recovery. That might scare some of you. That might scare some of the people out there listening to this. They're like, "Oh man, he had a drinking problem. Watch out!" Don't want to call any kettles black here, or don't want to pinpoint anything, or I don't want to judge anybody. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to let people know there's resources out there for you to get help. And if you don't feel like there's any way out and you don't know what else to do, I'm just telling you right now, there are directions and there are ways to do it. You don't have to contact me. You don't have to even let me know you saw this video. I can tell you right now, there's places you can Google and you can find meetings right now. You can Google on the internet. You can find them. Just Google Alcohol Anonymous Kansas City and go on the website and look under meeting times, and just find yourself a meeting and go and talk to somebody. I don't have to know that you saw this. It's not my business to know. If you want to talk to me anonymously, that's cool. We can talk off record and no big deal. I'd be more than happy to talk to you, but I'm not trying to put anybody else's business out there. I'm just trying to let you know that there are other choices and there are other ways to live your life. So, don't live scared, don't live in fear. And there's other places out there that other ways that you can live your life. And yeah, you can go to bars, you can go to places and watch games, you can go to concerts, you can go do things, and you can be social. And I do all of that. If you know me well enough, I do. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm trying to buckle down on getting back into my program and doing more outside the box. I do go to a meeting probably about four times a week, and that's because that's what I choose to do. It doesn't mean you have to do that. That's just something I choose to do. I like going to meetings. It's healthy for me. It's like when I work out, it feels good, and staying on top of your health is something that's important to a lot of us. Well, mental health is a huge thing, and for me, staying away from a bottle of vodka is gigantic to me, and that means I don't smoke weed, I don't take Xanax, I don't do any of that crap. So just staying away from stuff that might cause my mind to go in different directions, it just keeps me out of trouble. I've never had any major legal problems, but I've had a few speeding tickets, but you know what I mean. It's just better this way. So anyway, this is DJ signing off in downtown, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If not, maybe spread it to somebody else or share it. And you guys have a great week this week, and God bless and go Royals. Bye bye.